Everyone in life goes through chapters in their life, whether they want to choose good friends, bad friends, or if they want to be cool like the next person, or if they want to fit in. And that's what we see in Menace to Society. So, what is Menace to Society? Well, it is the story of Kane, a young man who graduates from high school. He grew up in the neighborhood of Watts, California. Kane did not have the best upbringing. In fact, he had a heartbreaking upbringing. His mother died of a drug overdose and his father in prison for murder. His grandparents, wonderful grandparents, I should say, they did everything they could to try and get him out of that criminal lifestyle. Unfortunately, the crime life kind of seemed more cool to him than living a good life. Kane ends up hanging out with his friend O-Dog. One night, while Kane and O-Dog were out doing a beer run, O-Dog acts out of impulse after the cashier just gently tells him, "I feel sorry for your mom." Uh-oh. Boom. That was enough to get O-Dog furious. And in his wrath and rage, he shoots and kills the liquor shop cashier. Next thing you know, the police are looking for whoever did it. The thing about this film, what I love about this film so much, is its message. This movie shows that Kane had a wonderful circle of great friends, including his grandparents. And his much-loving grandparents, like I said, do everything they can to try and influence him to get out of that criminal life. And one of his best friends, who is the ex-girlfriend of Kane's childhood friend and idol, Parnell, Parnell's ex-girlfriend, played by Jada Pinkett Smith, tries to tell him the same thing. And then a bunch of his other friends, too. They try and tell him, go live with Ronnie. And Ronnie's played by Jada Pinkett Smith, by the way. And Ronnie has a child as well. Ronnie is a bit furious with Kane because she's worried that he is going to be a bad influence on her son. And we do see that kind of play out with her son. And she's telling him, "Hey, don't ever listen to what Kane's telling you. Go in the back and watch something else instead. Oh boy, does she get mad at him. She tries to set him right. So does his teacher. Oh boy, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there's a big show-stealing scene when his teacher, Mr. Butler, tells him, "You got to make good choices in your life. Being an African in America is a challenge." That's what he tells Kane. Kane, sadly, becomes focused more on his criminal life than the good life. Things don't turn out well for him, sadly enough. What I love about the movie is its message. Forget about the cinematography. Forget about the lights and the cameras. For me, it's about the script. The best thing about this film were the lines that came out of the grandparents, his teacher, Ronnie, and Kane. Kane narrates this whole film from start to finish. It is a film that I actually recommend teenagers to watch with their parents. Mainly because I want their parents to talk to them and say, "Hey, so, I can actually see this. I can actually see myself watching this with my own kids." And I would tell them, "So kids, what have we learned? Choose good friends. Don't turn to a life of crime. Choose better friends. Look at nice things.